It is now my great pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Coach Jerry Kill. Jerry Kill was named head coach of the University of Minnesota football program in December 2010. He will begin his fourth year at Minnesota and his 21st year overall as a head football college coach in 2014. His career record is 144-94. The Gophers were 3-9 in Kill's first season in 2011, but reached a bowl game and finished 6-7 in 2012. As is the custom with Kill and his staff, the third year to school usually turns into a memorable season, and 2013 was no different at Minnesota. The Gophers finished the season with an 8-5 record. Last year, Kill and his staff led Minnesota to 4 straight Big Ten wins for the first time since 1973 and ended a 16-game losing streak to Nebraska. Now, I could go on for a long time about all of Kill's wonderful accomplishments as a coach, but I want you to know that he's one of the finest people I've ever met. He cares very deeply about his players as students, and that's the facts that he really takes the most pride in, their academic accomplishments as well as their accomplishments on the field. So please join me in welcoming Coach Jerry Kill.
It's a great privilege to be here this evening, and when Dean Quam asked me to give the speech tonight, I said, "You're asking a football coach?" And but what I'm excited about, this is the first time I wore cap and gown, so I'm graduating with you. How about that? This is a great day for all of you and your families, you all for all the things that you've worked for. I had 2 daughters that recently got their college degrees, and I've been parents and family members sitting out there, and you go way back and you think about all the times they were young and all the memories that you have, and now you're here and getting a chance to enjoy your young people and them getting their graduate degree, and these are life-changing moments. This is a life-changing moment for you, and you need to enjoy it. It's super. It's a big win. The other thing is, you know, with CHD, what makes it special and a special college is it's all about working with people. It also involves research, but when I look at it, it's all about working with people. And believe me, we need young people to go out and make a difference and work with people, because this is the most critical time in our country, in my opinion. So you have a great challenge ahead of you, and you need to, be prepared for it. And the great thing about that is you are prepared for it. Think about what you have done to get where you're at. First of all, you can go back down memory lane a little bit, and you think about all the hard work you have put in. Think about the late night studying, preparing for that test. Think about the early mornings where you take a next look at it to make sure you do well. Think about the long walks across campus in the snowy weather. That is not easy to do. When you have to get out of bed and it's cloudy and cold to get up and go to class, that's hard work. There's no question about that. The long lectures, and more importantly, a lot of us and a lot of you have had to work your way through college. Go to college, have a job, not easy to do. The other thing is, in this day and age, in a way, how much it costs to go to school, all the student loans. You look at that and you say, is it worth it? I promise you, it's worth it, and you'll see that down the road. But also, you got to remember the great times, the good times. Think about all the opportunities that you built relationships with. You built relationships that you will have for a lifetime. And that's the great thing about going to college. It makes it worthwhile. Think about the late night pizza runs you've made, and you're scrambling around and you say, well, I can get down to Mesa Pizza. I know they're open. And, you know, that's exciting. Think about the student groups you were involved in the fellowship and being together and learning about each other and just hanging out. You know, that's what college is all about. There's no question about that. So we've had great times, but you all have worked very hard. Now, real life starts. Today is great and you have to enjoy the moments today. But tomorrow, you go out to the real world. We need you as college graduates. How do you get there? Think about the principles that you've learned. Think about the hard work that you've put in. Think about the University of Minnesota and how it's prepared you, your professors that have worked with you, and the knowledge that you have gained to get where you're at. Now you have to go out and apply that knowledge. And you have great preparation, so you're very well prepared to do that. Relationships. You never know when somebody's sitting next to you that you'll be working with or be a part of for the rest of your life. Life is about relationships. And don't ever forget about it. It's about the people. If you thought about, if you looked at the person next to you, if you care about them more than you care about yourself, we got a good thing going on. So it's about relationships. Choices. There's so many choices, you know, that you have to make as you go out in the real world. You always have to concentrate and focus and make sure you're making the right choice, because life's about choices and you get to make it. That's the most important thing. You're going to have adversity. That's part of life. Life goes like this, and it goes like this, and it goes back up here. How do you deal with that adversity? You have to look it in the eye, and you have to attack it, and you can't get down. And when things get tough, chase your dream. Don't let that adversity stop you from what you want to achieve, because again, we need you. So make sure that you handle the adversity, learn from it, and move on. It's important that as you look back at your knowledge, you have to understand the key word, and we have all these words that describe success. The key word is hard work. You have done that. You have to continue to do that. As we say in football, you got to do one more. When the job's about done, do a little bit more, because it is so competitive out there that you got to put in the extra effort. So we need you. Our country needs you. The people need you. Go out and use your college degree. Make a difference. Make a big difference. You are well prepared to go on and take this challenge. We need you. Remember, unfortunately, I've been to a lot of cemeteries. And it says when you live and when you pass. But you know what? The most important thing is in between that. What are you going to do to make a difference? That's what counts. There's no wins and losses on your tombstone. However, today, tonight, you have won. You've had a big win. You're a college graduate. There's a lot of people that would love to have your opportunity, but you did it. This is your night. You should be very proud of what you've accomplished, and your families are very proud. Now, in closing, I will tell you this. We always want to be remembered for something. Dean Quam has set the tone for all of this. So it's important when you win and you're successful. I know when we win in football, we're very happy and we dance. So, music please. Off your feet, off your feet.